good, guys? Your boy Weez.
And welcome to Anastasio.
Guys, we're here in Tequila, Mexico. Actually, we're in Jalisco, Mexico. And we're about to go on a tequila tour, y'all. Welcome to day 2. Me now week here, right here in Mexico for the Queen's birthday. So if y'all watching this video, go back and watch yesterday's video that we did on Guadalajara, the day tour, and we did dinner. Today, day 2, is all about tequila. We're about to learn some history. Y'all, we got agave plants over there. We're about to go inside to Atanasio Distillery, learn about tequila, taste some tequila, see some agave plants, and taking y'all along with us.
On,
day 2, me now we. Let's go.
go.
All right, y'all. So look at the blue agave plants. We're here, Atanasio Tequila, family-owned tequila brand. Hopefully we can cop some. Me tying our shoes. All right. Good morning. We're here for the tour.
Yes, I'm Jorge. I'm gonna be your host.
What's your name?
Jorge.
Jorge.
Yes.
I'm Anwar. And that's my wife. She tying the shoes.
Hi.
Me.
Nice to meet you. Actually, we are a very young brand. We were founded in the 1995, but we got the certification to produce tequila since 2017. We are very, very young.
Very young. Okay.
Exactly.
This is amazing so far.
Thank you so much. We're glad that you like it.
Yeah, sir. So we're here with my man Jorge, man. We got to the tour. See, we got back there. We got tequilas, and tequilas are for we can purchase them too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can we take it back to Atlanta?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right. So the idea is we're going to visit the fields here in the outside. I'm going to explain you a little bit of the fields and the different tools that we use. So
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
We're ready.
Thank you
Let's
so
go, Jorge. We seen that there was a lot of tequila plants all over the road. They're like everywhere. On the side of the road, on the mountains.
Yes.
And these are tequilas, right? This is actually what?
Yeah, this is the seed.
The seed.
We call it hijuelos. All right, so
Chopping up and stuff.
Okay.
these are the tools that we are going to use.
These are the 2. You feel me? Oh,
Right.
let me grab something.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
All right, this way, please.
Okay.
You feel me? So we are here in the agave fields, y'all. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
You lay claim.
What do you know about tequila?
I know that it can only be produced legally in Jalisco. I know that it comes from blue agave plants.
Yes.
It takes, I don't know, maybe making this up, 6 years for it to grow or to harvest. Y'all cut the leaves off, leaving the piña,
Yes.
the seed. Then you bake that thing, roast it for like 6 years.
Come on, the knowledge.
No, you've not roast for 6 years. You roast it for like 24 or 48 hours. And then y'all do whatever y'all do. Y'all squeeze out the juice and do whatever. And then that's the Blanco. And then if you want the Reposado, you put it in barrels
Yes.
for like 2 months, less than a year for a Reposado. And then for Añejo is a minimum of a year, I think.
Yes.
Or yeah, more than a year. And then extra Añejo is more than 3 years.
Yes.
But that's all I know.
All right. So you know basically all in general, right? Yeah. You got to start.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so let me tell you a little bit of the fields, right? So back in the years, people used to leave this plant to grow more than 6 years, 8 years, 12 years, right? To obtain bigger cores with a high content of sugar. unfortunately, because of the high demand of the big companies, most of the distilleries they use very young agaves, agaves that only have between like 3 years, 4 years, right? Here in Casa Atanasio, we try to use agave that have between the 5 years to 8 years. It is not too young, but it is basically the necessary time to work with them, right? So the plant, it has two ways of reproduction, but before that, we need to classify them in females and males, right?
Wow. So there's male and female
Agaves.
agave plants.
Yes.
Wow.
So the thing is, it doesn't matter the gender, both of them can give you the little hijuelos. When the plant is already mature, the root, they try to comes out and transforms into the little seeds that we call it hijuelos. You can see some of them right there.
These right here?
Yes. Be careful.
No, I ain't gonna touch it. Okay.
No, with your
No,
face in.
stick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I ain't see that.
Right.
Yes. So every plant can give you like between 3 to 9 little hijuelos year by year,
Oh.
right? As you can see, we got some
So
of them.
which produces the most, the male or is it even?
It's the same,
Oh.
basically. So the idea to separate them is because only the female here in the middle, in the center, you
We
will
always
see.
in the middle.
Yes. Let me see what it is. Is this one? This is the cogollo where the new leaves are formed, as you can see, right? If this were a female, when it gets already mature, this cogollo, it will transform into a kind of a little tree that we call it quiote, right?
Quiote.
But we need to wait almost like 10 years, 12 years, so this little tree gets in bloom,
Wow.
and it gives us the little bulbs with seeds in the inside that are so small like the watermelon seeds. You know? We need to replant them, and then we need to wait another 6 to 8 years to obtain more agave. That's why it is so weird to find the female agaves in the fields, right? When someone notices that it is getting like this little tree in the center, in the middle, right? They used to cut it because they don't want it. When this tree it gets in bloom, all the strength of the plant it goes to the tree. So basically, the base, the mother plant, it dies, right? So that's why they cut it, because when they cut, all the sugar, all the nutrients go back to the core again, right? That's why it is so weird to find these female agaves here in the fields.
Right.
So,
But y'all got it here.
yeah, but we got it exactly. We trim the tips, and that helps when the jornalero use this tool that we call it barreton.
Baritone.
When they cut the root that connects the little hijuelo to the mother plant, so they can grab it easier. They do not get hurt in spaces,
Yeah.
right? So, talking about that, part of the work of the jornalero is to extract the little hijuelos from the mother plant, right? Most of the time, they extract the hijuelos in the second year, because if we leave it more time, this little guy transforms into a kind of a parasite. It will suck the nutrients from the mother plant. It will be a fight for the nutrients. That's why we need to extract them. So using this tool, when they have enough experience to do the job, they can do it by one hit, right? I don't have the experience to do that. That's why
Right.
it will take me more than 6 hits maybe, right? So let's try to find one. Let's see if we're looking. That guy goes. Be careful.
Yes, sir. Be careful, Mink.
I'm from the country.
This little guy, because we need to save it, right? So this little guy is connected to this mother plant. We need to find the root and hit it, right? So first of all, safety. You need to look around, see if there is streaming.
Because these things here are extremely sharp. I don't know if people can see this on camera. Extremely sharp, like needle sharp.
Exactly. So the idea is trying to aid to the base, right? And hit, but do not hit the core of the little baby, because if you hit it, you can kill it.
Okay.
So the idea is try to find basically the base and hit. There it is. This is so small, right? As you can see, this is the root.
Okay.
Some people used to call this like an umbilical cord because the red color, as you can check, right? That it has here on the sides. Okay, so we need to go back to prepare this little guy. Right, so we changed the tool. Now we're going to use a little machete to cut the dry ones, right? Just be careful.
Okay.
And then the base. This cut that I made here at the base, right, we call it tostoneo, because back in the years here in Mexico, we had a coin of 50 cents made of copper that the elders call it toston, right? Here we can see if the little hijuelo is healthy or not. What we're looking for stitches. If we found some black stitches, it's a bad sign because it means that it's infected by fungus or it can be infected by a different kind of animals, bugs, right? But here you can notice the red color around. This is a good sign because it means it has a good content of sugar, right? So that's what we're looking for.
So that's sweet in nature.
Exactly.
Can people eat this?
We do not recommend it.
Okay.
Because it can, like the pineapple, it
Yeah.
can hurt a little bit your mouth,
Okay.
right? So now that we have it like this, we need to let it dry a couple of weeks. It can be 2 or 3, depends, or it can be a month, right? We need to stress this little hijuelo and then we can replant them. The best season to replant the little hijuelos is before May because we want to take advantage of the water of the rainy season, right? So the idea now it is to change the tool.
Change it to the third tool.
Yes. It depends on the soil that you have. Unfortunately, the soil right here is so rocky. It's so hard to work with it. That's why we use the pick. But some people used to basically prepare their own fields. They basically made the soil softer, right? So they can still use the barreton to dig the hole. Anyway, it depends on you. So the idea is we need enough space to this little guy to produce his own roots and his own leaves because the leaves they can grow a lot.
Yeah.
So the idea is 1.5 meters or 2 meters.
Okay.
Or depends on you, 1 step. Right here, this will be. Throw your hijuelo and I will replant it over there. So the pick, right? Almost like an axe. Open arms, first of all, right? When you're about to do the hit, slow your hand down. This is a little bit heavy, right? So, like this. So it doesn't have to be too deep, because basically, these little guys, they are kind of sitting in the land. Most of the people, they think that they are on the ground, but it is not. The thing is that they are covered by their own leaves, right? So basically, the pineapple is right.
So it's not really planted; it's literally just sitting.
Just sitting.
Wow.
Exactly. So do you want to try to replant one hijuelo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be first.
You wanna go first, man? Your birthday.
Okay, sure. Harvest.
All right. So hijuelo, you will replant it over here, right?
Okay.
This is your tool.
Come on, man, swing that thing, man.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, both hands, open arms. Open your arm.
You from Alabama? You know I swing that
Yeah,
that axe.
with the other side. Yes. All right. When you're about to do the hit, slow your hand down.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. Yes, you got the idea.
I need to go deeper, no?
No.
Oh. I feel like I'm at an axe throwing contest. Oh, I need to dig, don't I?
Almost there.
Okay.
Okay, you can use the other side.
Okay.
Yes. And
Not you got me working on my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
It was yesterday.
Ah, man, happy birthday.
Thank you. Okay, so.
All right, from here, be careful. Right here, right?
Uh-huh.
So from here, and put it inside.
This is considered the female one?
No, it's a male still.
Oh.
All right, so with your foot, you can drop the tool.
Oh.
Yes, on this side. Yeah, step a little bit.
Hey.
Oh, I need. Shit.
Careful.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Me stand by your plant, me.
Hold on. You feel me?
I mean, try to do this thing. You feel me?
Okay, go.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh! He needs some milk. Need to.
Oh my God!
Remember what I did.
Okay.
You need to remember what I did as a wife, okay? You ain't strong, baby. You need to give it a little. Nah.
Hey, I'm missing.
He's so disappointed in his training session.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, with the other side. Yeah, that's perfect. That's enough.
He said, I'm sick of it. You,
Alright.
you done.
No, be careful from here. Yep. Put it in. Oh man.
You can
wet
drop the
sneakers.
tool. Right.
You can drop the tool.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me see that pose.
Yeah, just look. Some of your favorite spirits: Patron, Don Julio, Casamigos, come from the beginning origins of stuff like this. Man, we about to take a ride. Oh.
Well, I can open it if you.
Oh, no. You gotta come up there. So where we going?
We're going to the second field, right?
The second field, okay.
Yes, but we are traveling now as jornaleros at the back of a truck, right? We will see the different fields on the sides in the way, and actually you will see the different ways that the owners they treat their own fields, because some of them they used to replant different things in the middle of the paths of the agaves. They can plant like rice, beans, sometimes fruit trees, right?
Hey, me, we back at the truck, you feel me?
Child,
Hey, me, we outside.
we outside for real.
That's what I'm looking for, to teach the people the real thing, not just to tell them
Right.
something that we got in a script or something, no? We wanted to show them that, okay, man, this is the field, this is the plant that we use. They grow everywhere, basically, like you can notice over there, that you can notice over there in the rocks, right? This is a real thing, and this is what is happening with the production of tequila before
Right.
it will transform into this
Before it come in
beverage.
your cup and you make a margarita or some other fruity drink, you know what I'm saying? The hard work goes into that margarita that you about to sip on.
So we got this beautiful view of the volcano. We call it La Tetilla. That means like little nipple. Because of the rock at the top, right? And at the back, right there, we got the Sierra Madre, right? And this is the big tree that I was telling you about. We are going to prepare the fire. We need to set it up. So you can go look around, take some pictures, right?
Okay.
And we will call you when the things are
So we
ready.
have a real authentic
Tequila.
tequila lunch.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
don't
sir.
we have a lunch?
Yes.
Yeah.
You will get a lunch.
Oh, this is cool.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
All right.
I brought the selfie stick in case we want to extend it.
Just be careful, meat.
just be careful. Try.
What you think, meat?
This is very different.
I did my big one with this meat.
You did your big one with this
Okay.
one. Like, it's okay to get dirty when you go on vacation.
Wow. All right, we got a new subscriber. Wow, this.
All right. So I need a volunteer to help me to do the salsa.
Okay.
Who's gonna be?
Me.
Okay.
Hey, baby, it's your birthday, so.
This is the idea. First of all, you need to put some salt in it.
Some salt. Okay.
Yes. More. A big pinch.
Oh, big pinch. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so does it matter if I got all this stuff mixed in my hand? Let me move a little bit.
Less. A little bit less. A little bit less. Less. That's good. All right. Do you like it spicier?
Mm-mm.
You can add
Cool.
just two.
2 peppers.
Mm-hmm. All right. So a spoon, because we need the garlic.
Okay.
All right. And now you need to grind it.
Smash.
Yes.
More.
No, that's good. Just be careful because it has a lot of water, so I can.
Splash.
Yes.
You say tap it, meat. You say be careful.
Okay.
There you
Would you like some salsa? Okay. Would you like to assist me?
No, to my meat.
Oh, would you like to assist me? Okay. I did better doing it.
You left stuff all around the
You don't be in
rim.
the kitchen.
You gotta scrape all this from the edge of shoulder.
All right, that looks pretty good. Let me add a little bit of the water. Yeah, that looks perfect. So now you need to try it. Put a little bit in your hand and try it, so you can check if it needs more salt or something.
That's good on salt.
That's good. All right, perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
So, this is what we got for you. We made some tacos, right? Some of them are beef and some of them are beans. The idea is to grab your taco, put into the fire to heat it a little bit, and at the end, the salsa. So please, Go ahead.
Okay, so beef and beans. Wow, okay.
Yes.
That's good because we don't eat pork, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so we just grab it with our hands? Or?
Yeah, grab it with your hands. And we got some napkins right here. Careful because it's so hot. We got some bottles of water.
So we went to the agave fields, and now we have an authentic lunch. Real fire, y'all. This is exclusive. All right. Now we got we know what I mean? That's how we flip things over here in Jalisco. Chef Bar Weeds, we cooking live in Jalisco. So they ready now. Ooh. All right, we're gonna take a bite of our
We made this, okay?
muy bien. A little crunch to it.
I like the
Homemade
toastiness
salsa.
of it.
Yo, if I don't have my
It's
salsa,
not too spicy
if I don't have my
either.
salsa like this, I don't want it.
We need to make this from scratch.
From
You hear
scratch,
me?
Take a bite of that thing, y'all. This that beef, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? My man Jorge over there, you know what I mean? Yeah. Authentic.
If you ain't smacking, it's lacking.
Right.
Yeah.
If it ain't smacking, it's lacking.
Yeah.
This thing here slap. All right, guys, so our lunch is over. Had an amazing time out here.
We
The
did.
tacos and the homemade salsa, or man-made, handmade salsa was great.
It was.
Now it's time to go back to the distillery for the rest of the tour.
Time for some tasting.
Taste.
Some
So,
local.
yeah, we had to coat our stomach with some food so we could taste some of this lecker. All right, see y'all on the other side. Matrix. And we back, y'all.
Front door
You
service.
feel me? Uh-oh.
Cantaritos.
How you pronounce it?
Cantaritos.
Cantaritos.
Yes.
Don't be messing with me.
Wow.
This is a cocktail typical from this region, right? But we prepare it a little bit different than the usual because we add guava and strawberries. So this have lemon juice, orange juice, grapefruit juice, a small amount of tequila, is an ounce of tequila, right?
Oh.
We got the ice and soda.
Whoa.
Okay.
And we decorated using chili powder, tajin.
Okay, so we just stirred and
No, drink it. Okay, can you go? I'm putting them to work.
Yeah.
Can you sit that thing, man? Cantaritos. Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers to all the subscribers, my man Jorge.
Thank y'all for watching. It's refreshing.
You can taste the freshness in the fruit.
Even though the rim,
The problem is, because I don't even taste it. You got fruit.
you don't taste the fruit.
You got fruit, apples, and like watermelon.
You just
And the crazy part is, I don't taste no tequila.
you feel a small bit.
I'm saying, but that's how good it is. Like, it's not overbearing. Like,
This to kind of sneak up on you though.
that's my point. It'll sneak up on you quick. Gracias. Mucho bien. That's right. Muy bien.
No.
Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. Muy bueno.
She like, y'all know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Wow. So this is the bottle.
Yes.
Nice.
Damn. It's $7.50. It's like a liter.
It's, yeah.
So what's the price point here for that?
For the Blanco is 800 Mexican pesos.
Y'all have nice branding.
All right. On to the tour. Oh, I can't even talk now. On with the tour.
Exactly. Let's continue. Let me show you the distillery. This is the terrace. We're coming back in a couple of minutes. But first of all, I need to show you the distillery, right? So continue with the tour. As you can see, we got some little licuelos that we are letting dry a little bit, right? In here, this is the patio where we are receiving the agave that is already harvested, right? Most of the time, we are receiving almost like 20 tons of agave per week. But we are working only with 9 tons of agave per session because it's the capacity of the oven that we have, right? So right there in that patio, people cut the piñas by half. They extract the cogollo because it's the bitter part. And then, by hand, they carry the agaves to the oven that is basically right there. So let me show you, please. This way. So this is the oven that we have. It's an autoclave. Right now it is empty because we are waiting for the next truck with the agave, right? Here we cook the agave with this autoclave. The process, it can last almost like 24 hours, right? Then we let it cool it down. We open both gates here at the bottom, at the end. And this is all by hand, you know? From here, we grab the agave by hand and throw it up there as if we were playing basketball, kind of, you know? Like that. This machine is the shredder, the one that we use to basically cut the agave in small pieces, right? Then we got the roller miller, right? And this is the milling machine, the one that we use to squeeze the agave, to extract the agave juice, right? Up there you can see the green pipe, the one that we use to add water to make the agave softer. Unfortunately, this process is not sufficient as we like it. That's why we need to repeat the cycle like 6 times. So we receive all the leftover right here, then we put it back again with the roller miller, so we squeeze it again, right? So with the fiber that we obtain at the end, the leftover, sometimes we use it as a compost. But people there in Tequila, they use it for different things. They can elaborate paper, they can do some ropes, right? Some hats. And actually, there in downtown, there are people that use this material to bake cookies and also bread. It is all fiber, so it is good for the healthy. Right? So, where it goes the agave juice? Right here, at the bottom. Right? We send it to this tank over here. In here, we begin to filter it because, as you can notice, we obtain a lot of solids, like a yellow kind. That over there is part of the agave juice that we got, right? And when the tank is already full, we send this agave juice to the tanks over there. Right? Those tanks. Those are the tanks that we use for the fermentation process. And this is very important process because we made it different than the commercial distilleries because we do not add any kind of yeast. This is all natural. So we let the tanks open and we only need to wait to get fermented. How many times? It depends on the weather. If the weather is so warm, we need to wait almost like 3 to 5 days to get this already fermented. But if the weather is so cold, we need to wait almost like 7 days, right? And that process, the time that it passes inside the tank getting fermented can give us different aromas and flavors at the end of the process. So, when we obtain the alcohol in those tanks, we send the alcohol to the alambics here on the outside for the distillation process. For a good tequila, you only need 2 distillation processes, not 1 nor 3, just 2, right? In the first distillation process, we obtain this liquid, this 3, right? But we need to separate it in 3 parts. It is called ordinary. We need to separate it in heads, body, and tails. As you can see, different percentages of alcohol. And actually, the color is a little bit different. It's still cloudy a little bit, right? So, We save only the body, 26, and send it back to the alambics for the second distillation process. In this second distillation, we basically separate the alcohol, the methanol of the methanol, and evaporate water, right? That's why we obtain a higher content of alcohol. And the color is clearly compared with this one, right? But now it is called tequila. We got the heads, 75%, tequila, 55%, and the tails, 12%. Right? So let's check it out. Now we can drink this, but we recommend to not do that because the high content of alcohol.
Wow.
75%, shoot. Ooh, I taste it in my system.
The thing is, now we obtain tequila in 55 grades of alcohol, right? The idea now is to dilute it with distilled water, but first of all, we need to decide how many alcohol do you want in your final product. Here in Mexico, you can produce tequila since 35% to 55%,
Okay.
right? Here in Casa Atanasio now, we are producing only 40% in our brand, right? So now that it is already diluted, we put it into the tank right here, a couple of weeks, almost a month, to stabilize the alcohol with the water, right? And then we have two ways to take this out. We can send it to the bottling process and it's a blanco tequila and it is done. Or we can send the tequila to the wooden barrels for the aging process, right? The CRT, the Regulatory Council of Tequila, says if you want a tequila reposado, the minimum time in the wooden barrels has to be 2 months. So we leave it 3 months, right? For an añejo, the minimum it is 12 months, so we leave it 13 months. It is basically the minimum plus a month. And this is because the master tequilero and the master distiller, they are more like, they prefer the blanco tequila, right? So they try to have the final product closer than a blanco tequila flavor than closer to, for example, a whiskey or a bourbon or something more woody.
Right.
Right? So let's continue over there. These right here are the alambics that I was telling you about. You can notice the different sizes. This is for the first distillation process. The middle one is for the second distillation process. You can notice this is smaller. And the last one, it is only for rectification. That's why it's the smallest, right? 3 alambics. At the end, with the rectification, what we do is to make it brighter, like a candy for the eye.
Right.
We basically, team is working. So that's the idea that we do with these alambics. Distill and rectificate. These two right here are the boilers. Right here, the green one. It is out of service because it was basically a time bomb. It was very dangerous, so we basically do not use it anymore. So we bought that one. This is smaller. Unfortunately, it only gives us the chance to do one thing at a time. Or we can cook the agave, or we can distill the tequila.
Oh.
That's why we can only produce the 10,000 liters
Yeah.
of tequila a month. If we buy another one, or we bought a biggest one, we can produce more than 20,000
Wow.
a month.
Are y'all planning to do that one day?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of years. Right? So this is the thing here in the distillery. And right there, in those black doors, we got a small team of five people doing the bottling thing. All the thing is handcrafted, right? Right now they are working in a kind of a top secret tequila, right?
Yeah.
That's why I cannot show you the thing right now. But yeah, we do the bottling thing. They fold the bottle, they put the label all by hand, put the cork and the plastic that covers the cork. And all the bottles are signed by hand by the master tequilero.
Okay.
Please, let's continue. Let's go to the terrace. Right here.
Uh-oh.
Have a seat with me.
So again, in the States, when they taking tequila shots and stuff, that's the wrong way to sip good tequila.
Yes.
That's the wrong way because you do not perceive nothing, only the hardness in the throat or in your chest or your stomach, right? You do not perceive nothing.
Right.
So what I recommend to you is sip it.
Right.
Always sip it. Most of the people always ask about the lime and the salt with the tequila. Well, it depends on you. I do not recommend it because you will kill the flavor in your mouth, right? The idea with the lime and the salt at the end, of the tequila, is to clean the whole thing. That's why tequila, lime, and salt, and it will be easier for you to have, right? But the lime and the salt only clean your mouth.
Okay. Do you think, in your opinion, Jorge, that good tequila should be made as cocktails? Like, no, everyone knows about margaritas and all the other tequila sunrise and all these other cocktails. Should good tequila, like the one we're gonna get today, should it be used for cocktails? Or should it be just used to sip on the rocks or sit neat?
Well, I do not recommend to use it for cocktails, but you can use them.
Yeah.
Right? The best way to enjoy a tequila, to enjoy the flavor, to enjoy the aroma, is to have it in a glass. It is what it is.
Not necessarily a shot glass,
No.
a glass.
Just a glass, yeah. So the idea is to sip it because you can enjoy better the flavors, right? And now it depends on the people. Some people used to put the bottles in the fridge, so cool is better. But room temperature is the best.
So neat, in a glass, sip slow, breathe in, swallow, breathe out, and just enjoy the natural agave flavors.
Exactly. So the tequila, it can be used for different situations, right? For example, the reposados you can use when you are with the friends, right? When you're drinking, you can have some glasses, sip it. It is a very good way.
Right.
The añejos, it is a little bit more like woody, more like sweetie, right? You can use it as a digestive after a very good meal, right? The blanco, you can use it with fresh food, for example, with, I don't know, seafood, like ceviche, I don't know, completely salads too, actually. And the añejo, you can use it having a cigar because of the flavor, right? Or with desserts like chocolate. It's very good. The repo, you can use it for different meals. It can be a sticks or something that it is very spicy. Like, for example, here in Mexico, in tequila, some tacos with chili.
When people talk about these commercialized tequilas, the 818 is owned by Kylie Jenner, or the Casamigos and all these popular brands. Kevin Hart has a tequila. How do you feel as a tequila worker, owner, enthusiast, the one that's come from the culture? How do you feel about when people say that other people are taken away from the culture of tequila by mass producing these spirits? What's your take on these celebrity brand tequilas and additives and things of that nature?
This is very interesting question because, well, here as a community here in tequila, for example, we do not have a fight for the people, you know. Every brand that we are artisanal brands, just to name one of them, like Fortaleza, like Tequileño, right? We do not fight for the people. We are together growing in this field. But compared with the celebrity brands, as you said, we don't think that it is so bad because they are basically like, okay, we are doing tequila too in the commercial thing, the commercial way, but it doesn't affect too much the brands that we have here because we are growing together. We are not fighting. So if someone, just to say something, someone of them reaches another country, for example, we reached Australia a couple of months ago. In another distillery, they are asking, what did you do to reach that country? Okay, let me show you. I can help you.
So each one reach one.
Exactly. The thing is, the commercial brands, they are do not help themselves. Well, only them. They do not help others. They are like, I'm alone, I'm growing alone, blah, 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 blah. But they will not reach as much as we can do in a couple of years.
Right.
they have the name. For example, you said Kendall Jenner. You can
Yeah.
say The Rock. Yeah. But in a couple of years, they will be like, okay, I'm done with the tequila. I only give my
moves,
name, and
yeah.
I'm doing other things. Kind of. That happens with other kind of celebrities, right? So it is like now in the moment, just in the moment, right? In a couple of years, they will go on and doing different things. That's what I think.
Right. Okay. A lot of African Americans that's get into the spirit space. Like I said, shout out to like Los Hermanos, T Capri. There's Disbelief. There's Monita Tequila. There's a lot of different type of black-owned spirits that's starting their own tequila brands. We just knew about Patron,
Right.
and now our channel. We've been telling people there's great tequila out there. Now there's some that's additive free. That's from Jalisco. So like, what's your take when you see that African Americans people are now getting into the tequila space?
This is a very good thing, because the more people that they know about us, tequila, they learn about us. It is good for us because they can tell other people, okay, I visited that distillery, you need to go. They can tell you the real thing. They can show you the real thing, like in the fields like we did before, right? And that helps us because we grow better, right? We are not like close to receive people, different ethnies or something like that. We are like, okay, if you want to come, please come. We receive it with the open arms.
Right. That's dope.
So,
all right.
if they wanted to begin their own distillery, we can tell them, okay, we know this. This is the process that we use. These are the barrels. This is the materials. This is the field. This is the plant. Blah blah blah. We can tell them how to do the things, but it depends on them. How do they?
You had to go through their process.
This is a question that a lot of people they ask me. What do you think about the additives? They are not bad, right? Because I don't want to say brand names,
Yeah, I got you.
The biggest commercial one.
Yeah.
Right? They used to have the additives in their products, but people meet them without flavor, and a lot of people they look for that flavor always in the bottle. So they try to have the same flavor in the bottle all the time.
Right. Consistency.
Exactly, being consistency. But here in the artisanal distilleries, since the beginning, we are not using additives, so that give us different flavors in every batch. So, for example, last year, we elaborated 3 different batches. The first one, the flavor was very citrusy. It was very good. The second one was more like earthy, flowery, right? Herbal thing. But the last one, it was funky. It was more like the cheesy thing. It was very interesting. So people, they like the different flavors that the artisanal distilleries can offer. And not only here in Casa Atanasio, I can tell you about, for example, Fortaleza, Cascawin, it can be a tequileño too. So this is very interesting because when you buy a bottle, you can not know what kind of flavor will you have in your product. And for most of the people,
It's a surprise in every bottle.
Exactly. But if they like some flavor, for example, here in this bottle, I can show you. You can check, right? It is made it this the last year in January. The flavor that I perceive in this bottle, it was a little bit like cheesy, not too much. It's just a note, but maybe the next batch it will be more like citrusy, and they will not have the cheesy note that I like it.
Right.
So I can go here to the distillery and I can ask, okay, I want the batch AB01/23 because I like the flavor of the cheesy that it has, right? And if we have it, I can sell it, and you can obtain the same flavor. So that's the thing, and that's why we put the numbers at the front, and it is all by hand. So that's why additives are not bad. Actually, the CRT, the Regulatory Council of Tequila, they admit it. It's a small percentage,
Like I think like 1% or something.
less than 1%.
Yeah, less than 1%.
Yes, and they are not bad. So now it depends on the people if they like it. For example, I like one of the biggest one, right? It is called Family Reserve, right? I like it too much. It is one of my preferred tequila, and it has additive inside.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we didn't add this into the video, but we want to show y'all what we left with. We ended up getting the Atanasio Blanco, the Reposado, and their añejo. And my man Jorge ended up giving us these little coasters, so we're happy to have these. So when y'all come to the crib and y'all true tequila enthusiasts, we have all their 3 brands. We didn't get the original bottle, but when we go back next year, we will come back and get those. All right, guys, so that was our Atanasio tour. Y'all saw the entire tequila process from the beginning, from us planting the agave in the ground. You seen how it's processed, how it goes through. Y'all saw us have lunch. Y'all saw the tasting. Y'all give it up for Jorge. He was an amazing tour. So all the owners, Renee and everyone else here, man, this man did a great job, guys. So that's it. I hope y'all like our tequila Atanasio tour.
No, we hope you love our Tequila Asario tour.
Atanasio.
Say it, Jorge.
Atanasio tour. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. That notification bell, that bing, so you can stay notified whenever we drop new content, guys. If you want to do this tour, it's very exclusive. It's not 20 people in the tour, y'all. It's like a one-on-one, very small group. You'll see their link to their tour in the description below, guys. So you want to come to Guadalajara, come to Jalisco Tequila to try a real authentic tequila, try to look at the authentic tour and all that type of stuff. The link will be in the description. Go ahead and click that link. Come over here. And my man, Jorge, we're going to take good care of y'all, guys. We love y'all.
Love you guys.
Now, you watch this video, watch our other videos that we got from this Mexico series of Guadalajara, guys. But we about to go to downtown Tequila. So that may be another video.
It will.
But go back and stay connected and tap in and watch our other videos. All right?
Bye, guys.
We love y'all. Yeah.
Stay tuned as we tour the city of Tequila and then also visit Galgo Speakeasy.
We made the tequila sign meet. All right, y'all, so we got real burritos. Wow, so they gave me free drinks, free shots.